YouTube user Cody Mackey has been pestering me, well, he pestered me once to make a video of this. This is a Panasonic W1525 word processor. It has an MS-DOS file converter and disk storage for 3.5-inch discs, 3.5-inch floppy drive right there. Your brightness slider, some buttons, and your keyboard. It's not a clicky keyboard. Normal something justified, 10 characters per inch, 12 characters per inch, 15 characters per inch. That one's obvious. Line spacing 1, 1.5, or 2. Keyboard 1, keyboard 2. I don't know what the difference is. It's got all sorts of other funny labels on the keys, totally non-PC standard. The keyboard snaps onto the back of the unit for storage. Plugs in on the side via a RJ45 looking jack down there. Let's see if we can just turn this around for you. Made in March 1993. You can see the serial number there. It's a KX-W1525 and 120 volt 60 hertz, 0.8 amps. Made in UK. Made in United Kingdom. Definitely not China Pride here. But this is a daisy wheel word processor. Open up the top cover, which has yellowed over the years. You can see the whiteness and the yellowness. Your scales, you'll notice, although this is kind of hard to tell, but this is exactly 1 inch right here on the 10 line, because that's 10 characters per inch. Now obviously on your screen it'll look different. If you're watching it on your phone, it'll appear as probably as big as your dick, and if you're watching it on your big screen TV, it'll probably appear the size of my dick. So watch on a real screen, people. Okay, so then you can see 12 and 15 is microscopic, and you know, at that point. So anyway, we'll just open this up. Now I do not have, I mean, I have a ribbon for it, but the ribbon is a carbon film one-time use ribbon, and it's used up, so I can't show you what it'll print, but you can see the petals of the daisy right there. If it'll focus, it will. And there is a way to remove it, like that, I think. And then you grab this, and you can somehow pull it out. But I kind of don't want to break it. There it is. Yay! Oh, it's made in Japan. Let's take a look here. It's out of focus again. Let's see if we get a nice close-up here of letters. And you can see it's not in alphabetical order. No, those aren't broken. They're shorter. See? Just like that. So let me reinstall that. Just sort of fits down and snaps in, and that's that. I'll just put that down because it might be unhappy with it open. And we'll see if it'll power on. Well, the printer did something. Oh, looky there. Hey, hey, hey. So we'll go to typewriter mode. I'm just using the keys here. Alright. Now the brightness is all the way up, and that is as bright as it gets. That's as dim as it gets. We're in typewriter mode. See, we're almost at the end of the thing there. Oh, it's not set to the full, the margins aren't set right. Return. And nothing shows on the screen as you type. It just moves the cursor to give you an idea of the position. You know, like there is your 60 mark, 60 characters, and you see that's right on 60 over there. Return. And if I move the line spacing to 2, see? And 1.5. So it goes ba-bump on 1, bump-a-bump on 1.5, and bump-a-bump on 2. So now you know that each click of this, as you turn it, is probably a half a line spacing. Which is also convenient if you wanted to do like a superscript, like or a subscript like O2. You could type O, right? Then click it up a line to move the paper up, hit your 2, back down a line, and it was a totally manual process, and you fucking got away with it. That's right, you used to be able to do that. Now, there's nothing to do here. Oh, you could actually make it print or no print. So right now it's on no print. And you can just type stuff. And what'll happen is it'll move, but it won't fire. I almost swore I saw a video of snow on here, but yeah, it does have snow. The light on the floppy drive is barely lit. That's how bright it gets. Now the camera makes this again appear much brighter than it actually is. That's the brightness all the way down, and it's pretty dim. And that again is all the way up. But if you watch on the screen, you're going to see little green specks. I just type quite a bit. And if I type, you see that? While the carriage is returning, you can see the video snow. Cool. Alright, let's go to what we really came for. Menu. Ooh, that was awesome. It's got like onboard help. Look how slow that draw is. Isn't that great? Okay. Let's see what tutorial is. Reading disk. Okay, that ain't gonna work. No disk. See if utility does anything. Ooh, delete file, rename file, copy disk, format disk, show dictionary, margin, user's dictionary, and phrase. Load, store, load, store, load, store. Okay, nothing there. Back to menu, and let's go into word processing mode. We'll go create text. It automatically put snow on the page. And then of course, you know, you can write this is a test. Puts your little carriage return there and all kinds of great stuff like that. And then there is a way to print it. Of course, if I knew how, that would be great. Print is right there. Oh, look at this. Oh, see, it even gives you a print preview right there. So, print from all the pages and your margins and all that stuff. Return to start printing. And that's your document. Let's see if we can load text from disk. Here's some disks. This is a 1.44 that is tricked into being a 720. I don't know what's on it, or if it'll read it. MS-DOS. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Interestingly enough, although the floppy drive didn't work for us, this has a spreadsheet. Look at that. You can actually make a spreadsheet on this thing. That's pretty nifty. So we'll just go back to the menu here. I'll go back in here. We'll create something. I'll type a whole bunch of gobbledygook and we'll print it out. Okay, there's a bunch of gobbledygook. Print. Return. And then it returns back. Now, it does show lid open. If you try to hit print then, it won't print, and I'm not going to bother looking for where the lid switch is. Oh, I found it. Continue printing. Yes, return. Oh, I broke that. It fell down. Okay, so I don't know where what I had was, but it doesn't do that kind. Okay, I just stuck a flat blade bit, a little screwdriver bit in there. Let's type up a whole bunch of crap here. Oh, maybe it is still there. Oh, weird. It's like it forgot the other text or something. Okay, print. Turning, but it isn't fully used up like I said. That's why I didn't even bother to put paper in it. And that's pretty much it for that. It does also have an autocorrect ribbon, changing the correction tape and all kinds of stuff. The only one thing that I'm really upset that it doesn't have is an RS-232 port, because I have wanted a daisy wheel printer forever. One of those from back in the day, just text only, bang out all kinds of monospace fonts on, would have been great. But I was never able to get one, although I've come close in a couple of circumstances. Nobody actually had the goods when they said they could deliver. If anybody does have a daisy wheel printer that'll hook up either parallel or RS-232, I would be interested in it, and please contact me. Other than that, this again was the Panasonic W1525 word processor with an alleged MS-DOS file converter, but a dead floppy drive, and I'm not going to bother really fixing it. That's pretty much it. It powers off nicely. It powers back on nicely. And even has an address list we didn't check out, which it doesn't like that kind now. Oh, because the lid is open. That's the daisy wheel resetting. Create record. Name, address, phone number, memo. No email address. No cell phone. No fuckbook. No shitter. No text, name, address, telephone number, and maybe a little memo like this guy's a dick. Something like that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.